How do we know, as Jack asks, that there haven't been more success stories that we haven't heard about because of security issues and concerns over tipping the government's hand?
Because the government will come out and say it, just like they said this one. The government never stops bragging about all they ever do. So you would hear it shouted from the rooftops if they had a major success. And I've been following NSA for 30 years. I'm usually on the edge when it comes to hearing about these things, and this is it. This Nijibula Zazi.
Minot, North Dakota. Phil is an independent caller. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Nice knowing this morning. I just got a couple little quick comments. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but technology and all of this stuff, I've said it for a long time, is going to ruin our country. And the American people have just become basically lazy and weak. I mean, and scared. I mean, if you're so worried about these people tapping into your phone lines and tapping into your internet, stop being so lazy. Go visit your friends. Talk to them face to face. Sit down and write them a letter. Send it to the United States Postal Service. I think it's still illegal for them to open your letters and things. So basically, this just all boils back to us. If we weren't so lazy and scared, we'd stand up to our government like we used to do in the past.
Right. Well, more people have to put down the sports page and read the international and domestic news section. The problem is that people don't pay attention to a lot of the things that the government is doing, and the government knows that, so the government tries to get away with it as much as it can. You did bring up a really interesting point, though, the point about writing a letter. Think how much of an outrage it would have been back in the 60s and 70s, 50s, 60s, 70s, even the 80s, when if somebody proposed a bill in Congress or somebody discovered that the U.S. government had this policy at the post office where everybody's envelope was copied with the address where it's going to and the address where it's coming from, the size of the envelope, the time it was mailed, where it was mailed from, all these records for every single letter in the entire country every single day. Do you think there would have been an outrage? Of course there would have been. And that's exactly what you have here, except it's multiply it by 1,000,000 degrees because of all the emails compared to all the telephone calls compared to all the information that was out there in those days. So you have to think this. We didn't live in those days before, and we shouldn't be living in them now. The government shouldn't have the right to get access to things like this. And if it does, like I said, have them do it publicly. Go through Congress, ask for a bill, say we want to do this, and see if the public wants it or not.
Sumter, South Carolina. Don joins us on the Democrat